My career to date has been interesting and evolving all of the time. When I was funding my own college education, I was working full-time also and studying full-time. Yeah, juggling things is kind of one of my better traits. I was working full-time in technical support for an IT company. So what I learned there is actually how to problem solve in multiple languages and in multiple cultures, because that was always fascinating. So what I learned the most from that particular job is that how French people, German people, Dutch people, Belgian people, English people, Irish people all approached problem solving was actually nuanced and different. And, you know, I always had fun doing it. I mean, with some of my French clients, the whole history link of having a revolution before you could have a problem solved was often the case. So they burst out and you know, you could after that get into it. And, you know, whereas in England, the people used to apologize. I was really sorry. I didn't get that. And, you know, with some of my Irish connections, it would have been more a case of, yeah, sure, yeah, that's good, fine, and we'll get on with it. And you know damn well that they haven't understood a damn thing you've said. But, you know, they try it. And my German colleagues, and often the Dutch ones also, would come with a list. Well, I've tried X, Y, Z. Now I need 5 more things to try before I ring you back. And they were happy to go away and do it. I always found the Belgian people the most challenging, because whatever you said, I didn't agree with it, and I would always be doing something else. So they're the ones to take you through it. I know I'm Belgian, so if there's Belgians out there listening to this, don't take it personal. I know what you're like. Very personally. The next step in my career then was really a step up and sort of what I really wanted to do. I wanted to be a change management consultant. A management consultant in the first place. That's what I knew throughout college and working on projects, that's what I was gaming up for and gearing up for in terms of skills. Now, I did some really interesting projects, some cultural change where we had to get people from product focus to customer focus, which was great because to see that evolution and see people evolve, and also to work with them on how you can actually make people interact better with the customer when that's not something they were naturally hired for. So that was some fun projects I've worked on. Because of management consultancy, I saw a lot of different cultures, but also different industries, and saw different things that worked. A lot of the time when I've been in between jobs or trying to make up extra money, I wouldn't have been shy to take in a bit of a service job. With that, I mean little jobs like waitressing, but also call center work in terms of customer services, because they always needed people with languages. So what I learned there was to put the customer first, is that no matter what you do, is you want to show that you care, that you actually want to give people something that they value rather than what you have to offer just because you think it's great. No, you want them to perceive that what you offer is great and give them something they actually want. In my most recent experiences in learning and development, I was a trainer, I've been an instructional designer, I've also been designing e-learning and facilitating workshops of all sorts of kinds. I very much introduced the activity, play and learning through games aspect a lot. It was one of my frequent things that happened for people in courses and made my courses very popular and got awards for it, which was a nice little bonus. The biggest success story in my career has to be the one from business coaching and mentoring. And what I learned there is that, you know, for people to succeed, you have to have an aim, a direction, something you're going towards, a bit of focus, and an awful lot of encouragement along the way. And I think this is where I so feel that everything I've done so far has led me to the world of gamification, because what gamification does, it gives you regular feedback. What most people want a coach for is to give you regular feedback that gets you forward and keeps you moving. Even when the chips are down and you failed once more at something that didn't work, somebody that helps you get back up again, dust yourself off and get you going. So my experiences, my career to date has been really interesting, really entertaining, and often very challenging too. But I think I'm bringing everything I've learned from everywhere to you as gamification clients.